Hey, what's up guys? I'm gonna unbox and review this foldable, portable electric bike by TST. It's called the F4 Plus. So here's everything else that comes inside the box. We have the fenders, they are plastic. This part is metal for both of them. We get a little mini foot pump with some accessories right there inside. We get the pedals left and right. It says R right there and L right there. We get some screws for the fenders, some spares. We get the charger. It is 100 to 240 volts. The output is 42 volts at 1.5 amps. So if you multiply 42 times 1.5, you'll get 63 watts. That's the power rating for this thing. We get some Allen wrenches and some regular wrenches. And then we basically get a user manual, which gives you some additional instructions for setup and things like that. And then we have the saddle right here, and it seems decently comfortable. For the controls, we have our front disc brake and our rear disc brake. To turn on the scooter, you hold the power button for a few seconds. Goes right on. To switch between modes, you basically double tap. So it's on high right now, medium, low, medium, high. So if you want to go faster, you put it on the higher mode. And then if you tap once, it turns on the lights. If you tap again, it turns off the lights. And this is your throttle right here. And you hold this down and it powers it off. To fold the bike is pretty straightforward. You will start with the pedals. You push in and you twist, and then you open this up. There's this plastic piece you pull, and then you open that up. And when you do that, you can also open up the handlebar as well, or you could do this at the end. So you could either do this now or twist this essentially. Put the kickstand up as well. And then boom, that's it, done. And if you wanted to remove the seat, you could as well. So this should fit pretty easily in most sedans. I have a Model 3 and it should fit in there. Okay, so to bring this thing back up, it's pretty fast. There it is. Pretty simple. And this is a bike that might be worth folding just because it's on the lighter side. I have reviewed other bikes that are foldable, and that is a pretty nice feature, but most of those bikes are heavy. And I usually mention that during those reviews that yes, you can fold this bike, but it is heavy. But this one is not as heavy. It's still decently heavy, but it's much lighter than most of the other bikes. This is probably the lightest electric bike that I've reviewed. Alright, we're gonna go on low. Let's see, without doing anything. So this is basically regular bike mode. We're gonna go to medium. Now let's kick it off from medium. So let's go. Alright, so the electric motor is kicking in and helping. I'm not going super fast or anything. Like at a relaxed pace, basically. Around 7-8 miles an hour. 9. Ten, 11. A bit of a downhill. It's getting easier to pedal. I'm essentially freely spinning my legs right now. Alright, let's go to high, which should give me the most amount of help. I can feel the motor kicking in more to help. Now, this bike is designed for portability, just riding casually. This is not designed to really go up hills or anything like that, but I'm just gonna try it because why not? But so far it's pretty easy to pedal, freely spinning my legs. All right, let's try this hill.
12 seconds later.
I almost want to stand up and start pedaling that way. Yeah, let's just stand up. Oh, the bike is small. I'm not the tallest person in the world, but the bike is small. This is giving me a workout. Motor is still kicking in, it's still helping. But yeah, this thing is not designed for hills. So let's get that out of the way. Can you do hills with this? I mean, you can, but it's going to require some effort. Same. Definitely requiring me effort. Let's see if I can beat this Tesla off the line. Oh, I'm winning. Nope. All right, so let's talk about comfort level. It would be nicer if I can put the seat up just a bit higher versus my seating position now. But in terms of, I mean, if I'm going on a flat, it's super easy to pedal, so I'm not putting in a lot of work, only on the uphill. Seat is super comfortable. The bike is smooth, feels good. I mean, for something that's portable, I could see myself taking this to the beach and riding around the path there, or riding it around in nice places like this, where it's just like, just kind of relaxing, like go out for like a morning spin or something like that. It's a nice thing. And the fact that, you know, I could take this with me anywhere I go, because they'll fit into my trunk like super easily. And the bike is also not heavy, considering it's an electric bike. By the way, my kids actually love riding this thing. It's like a really good bike for my kids. They love it. In fact, they rode it before I even, I'm like, well, let me, like, you know, take it out, review it and stuff. But I'm like, you know what, try it out, let me know what you think as part of the review process. No squeaks, no nothing. That's always a good sign. Golden crest, the crest of gold. Bike is actually pretty comfortable. I think it's mainly the saddle, that it's just a soft saddle, and it just feels good to be on this thing. Brakes are good. I feel confident going down a hill like this. All right, throttle only, let's go. So no kickstart needed. I mean, that would help, but no kickstart needed. All right, we're moving. Doesn't have the fastest acceleration, but it's fine. Going 17, 18 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. 19. Hitting 19. All right, let's go try it on the grass. Not that, I mean, this is made for the pavement, but let's just try it. Make sure the grass isn't wet. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's doable. Yeah, it's not too bad. It helps, as long as it's not a hill. Oh, butterfly. All right, we get to the downhills. Let's summarize this bike. Brakes work well. No squeaks, as you guys could hear. If I want to slow down and stop, I can. In fact, let's try to actually stop. See? Pretty easy to stop. So, works fine. No squeaks, nothing like that. Brakes are good. The one thing that surprised me the most with this bike is how comfortable it is. I was not expecting it to be this comfortable. I was thinking it was going to be... I wasn't expecting it to be like a harsh ride, but I wasn't... you know, I was expecting it to be harsher than it actually is. It's actually a pretty comfortable bike. Saddle's doing a lot of the work. Obviously, pneumatic tires help. And yeah, it's pretty comfortable. I'm not gonna, you know, drop this off a curb or things like that, but it's fine for what it is. A saddle is especially comfortable. I did want to mention that, even though I said that a few times already. Bike feels solid, feels like one piece. I don't hear any squeaks or anything like that, which is always a good sign. And yeah, I mean, I think the main goal with this bike was to make it portable, and they've definitely succeeded with that, because this is probably, I want to say, I think this is the lightest electric bike that I've reviewed. And it's super portable, and the fact that it's foldable, it's not super heavy, which is a good thing, because I have foldable bikes. They do fold, but they're not exactly portable because they are on the heavier side. I mean, they have different advantages than this, but this one, in terms of like portability, I can see myself folding this and putting it in the trunk and taking it. The other cool thing with this is my kids love to ride this thing. Because it's more like I can sit on it pretty comfortably as an adult, but they can sit on it even better since they're smaller. So, you know, they're pretty happy with it. They really like it. So they were like, "Oh, Dad, can I try this out?" I'm like, "Sure, you know, like, just let me know what you think." And they really liked it. So they're super excited about it. Anyways, yeah, it's a really good bike. I think they've done a pretty good job of, again, making it super portable. And yeah, I'll put links in the description box below in case you guys are interested. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.